Hello and welcome to my channel. We often need to find differences in datasets when some information changes. There are many ways to find out the update in R. A new package DAF can now be used to get very nice visual interpretation of the changes. This helpful package is created by Edwin and Gregory. How DAF works is it compares rows and columns and provides information on value is changed in which cell, which row or column is added, which row or column is removed, and total how many rows or columns have been added or removed. So let's see how the DAF package works in R. Before that, make sure you install the package using install.packages and call it using the library function. So I have created two data frames over here for the demo, data 1 and data 2. Let's see how it looks like. Please notice here data 2 is the copy of data 1 with few rows updated and column 2 removed. So I'm going to use diff data function, which is the function from the DAF package. So the first argument would be your reference data, that is data 1, old data, and data 2 is your new data. So the diff data will show what are the changes in data 2 with reference to data 1. So the output would be the comparison between data 1 and data 2. So if you see here, the arrow sign here indicates uh, the updated values. So see for the key A, the column 1 is being updated from value 1 to value 7. The negative sign here indicates the rows which are being removed. If you notice, the column 2 also has a negative sign which indicates it has been removed in data 2. The plus sign here indicates the rows which are being added. So the G11 is being added in data 2 and it was not there in data 1. You can visualize this output in HTML using render diff. So the format would be render diff, diff data, and then your arguments. You can also choose to, save it in one object and then pass that same object in the argument. So the output will be present in your viewer tab and the output is interpretable with colors as you see. So if you go to the documentation page of the diff data, you will get to know many useful arguments. For example, you have ID over here, that is to give the primary key. So let's use it. I choose to give key as my primary key, that is the first column name. So that means the both the data sets, data 1 and data 2, will compare the data with reference to this primary key. So while dealing with large data, you can choose to give more than one primary key as well in vector form. Don't worry if you do not specify the ID, the function will itself find a decent key by itself, like it did it earlier here. Also, we have another argument, say always show header, which is always true by default. You can choose to keep it false if you do not want your headers to be appear in your output. I choose to give it true, so it's a nice practice that headers should be there. So we have another argument, say show unchanged. So when you will apply diff data on large data sets, you will notice that only the rows that are changed and some context rows around them appear in the output. For the cases where you want the entire data, in that case, you can choose to make show unchanged equal to false. By default, it is true. Similarly, the same condition apply for show unchanged columns. It is to show unchanged column as the name suggests in the same lines as this. It is also by default true. We have another important one, or you can use it while you're dealing with the large data sets, that is columns to ignore. When you have n number of columns and you do not need it, in that case, you can give, which column you don't want. Say in this case, I do not want column to be appeared in my uh, output. So let's run it. See, in my output, column 2 is not there. You can also export your output by storing it into a data object, and using write underscore diff, you can store your data into file.csv, and you can also read it using read underscore diff. So let's see how the output looks like in your browser by clicking show in new window icon. So yeah, this is how it looks like in a browser. You can export your data directly here into CSV, Excel or PDF. Just click it and it will be directly be downloaded in your downloads folder. It has pagination feature as well. While dealing with large data sets, you can choose how many rows you want to see in one page. You can sort your data as well from here. You can also, this is a search box. Say I just only want to see the rows with 1 in it. So 1, 10, 11, or G, so likewise. So this is the cool feature of DAF. So this is all about the diff data from the DAF package. Please go through the link in the description page below for more information on the other packages of DAF. And let me know if you want me to cover any other R package. Thank you.